Everybody is scared of something, whether it's the ocean, a cat, or even bunnies. We all have a fear. My name is Scary as Forever, and let's hope I tap into one of yours. Jess, get up or you're gonna miss the bus! Mom's insistent voice grinds into my dreams and drags me back to the land of the living. It's 7 a.m. and she's flicking my bedroom light on. I groan theatrically and climb from my nice warm bed, the cold air hitting with all the charm of a baseball to the face. Why are mornings even a thing? I blearily put my clothes on and brush my long brown hair. Now the clock reads 7:46. Mom! Where's my book bag? I whine, jamming my 2 large feet into small Converse, clumsily hanging on to the stair post as I perform my awkward dance. She's already on her cell phone doing big shot CEO things before 8 a.m., shoving an impatient finger up at me. Wait a minute. All while not missing a beat in her demanding words. Ugh, Mom! I'm even annoyed at the sound and cut myself short. It will probably be easier just to find the stupid thing myself. I check all the usual suspects. Kitchen, hallway, closet, finally emerging, dusty and triumphant from underneath my bed, book bag in hand. My adulation ends as quickly as it came, the unmistakable sound of the bus as it barrels by the house, sounding like the driver never even threw a glance at our driveway to see if I was waiting there. I lock eyes with my mom, just finishing up her call with some choice, blistering words. I wouldn't want to be her assistant. Not again, she mutters. I roll my eyes for an answer. This has happened more than once. She rushes by me, grabs her bag, and coolly regards me, impatiently tapping her expensive heel. I look back, making my face impassive. Will you move already, Jessica? We have to go. I groan and slowly walk toward her. She gives me a small shove on the back, probably trying to make me move faster. I grab the handle as she unlocks the shiny red SUV. I sigh and get in. She gets in already on another business call, not like she would want to try and attempt a conversation with me and my teenage angst. As she backs out of the driveway, I pull out my phone and begin to play mindlessly. Starting to get a little carsick, I look up and see we're behind the bus. I eagerly start to look for my best friend Amy. My mom eases on the brakes as we begin to approach the busy intersection, still speaking stridently into her Bluetooth earpiece. The bus begins to pull into the intersection. Time slows, sounds even slow, and I watch, horrified as a semi-truck streaks through like grace blue lightning, hitting the bus square on its middle and pushing it clear through the intersection. I stop breathing as the bus begins to roll. Mom jams on the brakes, trying to avoid having an accident of her own, the squeal of the tires adding to the chaos. I try to keep myself from sobbing, tears spilling soundlessly from my wide eyes. The bus finally stops rolling. My mom grabs her phone, born for emergencies like this, disconnects whoever she was talking to, and voice commands 911. I jump out of the car, not listening as she screams my name, begging me to come back. I stagger to the bus laying upside down in the middle of the road. I yell for anybody to respond. No one does. I melt to the ground, letting my agony out in a sharp cry of grief. My mom catches up and gently cradles me. Jess, I'm sorry, with so much sadness in her voice. I look up through blurry vision and see a pale figure with empty coal eye sockets, jagged fingernails as long as my mom's shorn hair, a mouthful of double rows of razor-sharp teeth. It regards me with those big black eyes. I freeze in terror and notice its height. It has to be over 10 feet tall. Slowly, the horrifying creature turns and glides back into the woods. My pulse pounds furiously in my temples, and my vision fades away as I lose consciousness. I gasp as I snap awake, jerking into a sitting position and grasping my sheet with panicked hands. Blinking into the dark room, I fumble with the bedside lamp and relax slightly as warm and soothing light banishes the shadows to the edges of my bedroom. The dream again. I open the small prescription bottle and dry swallow a pill. My heart still hammering in my chest, but I can feel it slowing. Dr. Hopper says it's post-traumatic stress disorder and an unhealthy dose of survivor's gut. She also blames the figure I saw by the bus that day on that. I have my doubts, but obediently take the anti-anxiety medication every time I have an attack, every time I wake from the dream, and a sleeping pill to help me fall back asleep. It's not like a regular dream. I can still smell the burnt rubber, the dripping gasoline. I miss the explosion that took the lives of the passengers in the bus that survived the initial crash. I had fainted. My mom saved my life by dragging me to safety. I sit in my bed trying to calm down and go back to sleep. A slight thud reverberates from downstairs. My heart picks back up double time. I grab the knife laying wickedly beside my bed and slowly walk over to the door, only open by a crack. I peek through the gap. A scared rabbit, my nose practically quivering in fear, but see nothing. I'm not even sure why I thought I would. Nothing ever shows up when I'm ready for it. I swallow past the lump of dread and gently ease the door open. I stay as silent as possible and inch my way down the dark hallway, too scared of what I might see if I use the light switch. Finally reaching the stairs, my foot precariously hanging over the first step. I hear an unmistakable thudding sound. Stumbling, I nearly slide down the railing, and in an instant my fear turns to rage at this thing that has been torturing me for 8 years. Now not even trying to be quiet, I swiftly run down the stairs, make a sharp right into the kitchen, and see nothing. Nothing but the silhouette of a monster that has haunted my dreams and my memories, robbed me of my coherent thought, consumed every waking moment of every day nearly for the past decade. Before fear paralyzes me, I brazenly snap the switch. And my mouth drops open. Its mouth drops open. I recoil my hands on my cheeks, and it recoils, gruesome nails digging furrows into its cheeks. I blink, barely registering a keening high-pitched sound, and it blinks. I charge forward with the knife, shattering the mirror behind the stove, still gibbering, filling the room with blood-curdling, inhuman shrieks. I descend gratefully into the black clouds filling my vision. It was always me. I was the monster. The monster was me. And I always knew.